Have you ever wondered if everything you experience, everything you feel, and everything you see is really just one big illusion? What if I told you that your entire reality is intricately connected to forces beyond your comprehension? Forces that bind all things together in a way that science is just beginning to understand. Before we dive deep into this revelation, take a moment to subscribe to this channel. This journey we're about to embark on will open your eyes to a truth that could reshape everything you know about yourself and the universe. If you're ready to awaken your mind and expand your consciousness, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss what's coming next. Now, imagine that everything you've been taught about the world, the separation between you and everything else, is not as real as you think. Everything in existence, including your thoughts, emotions, and even your actions, are intricately interconnected. There's a profound, invisible force that unites us all, and once you understand this, your view of the world will never be the same again. This idea isn't new. In fact, it's been explored for centuries by philosophers, mystics, and scientists alike. But recent discoveries in quantum physics have begun to reveal the true depth of this connection. This scientific breakthrough challenges everything we know about reality. You might be wondering, how could this possibly apply to my everyday life? Well, what if I told you that your mind has the power to shape your reality in ways you've never imagined? It's not just about changing your thoughts, it's about understanding the deep, unseen forces that influence them. These forces are not confined to your brain but extend far beyond, interconnecting everything in the universe. Imagine holding two dice. One die is in your hand, and you roll it. The second die is thousands of miles away, in a different city, maybe even a different country. Now, here's the mind-bending part. Imagine that no matter how far apart they are, the outcome of one die roll always influences the outcome of the other, instantly. You might think this sounds like magic, but it's not. It's a scientific principle called quantum entanglement. In quantum physics, entangled particles remain connected even when separated by vast distances. When you change the state of one particle, its twin particle changes instantly, even if they're light years apart. This idea was once just a theory, but it has been confirmed by experiments, and it's mind-blowing. What few people realize, though, is that this principle of quantum entanglement doesn't just apply to tiny particles. It applies to you, your thoughts, your feelings, and your intentions. What does this mean for you? It means that the energy you project, the thoughts you have, and the emotions you feel are far more powerful than you might believe. When you begin to understand this, you start realizing that your mind is not just a passive observer of the world. Your consciousness is actively interacting with the universe, shaping your reality through unseen channels. But here's the catch. The more you learn to tap into this, the more you realize that you're part of a much larger, interconnected system, one that you can influence and change. As we dive deeper into this concept, we'll explore the science behind how your mind, your thoughts, and your very consciousness are connected to the universe in ways that challenge conventional thinking. But before we can understand how you can start changing your reality, we need to first explore the fundamental force that connects everything in existence. If you're intrigued by the idea that everything in the universe is connected and that your thoughts play a role in shaping reality, don't forget to like this video and share it with anyone who needs to hear this. It's time to dive even deeper into how your consciousness is intertwined with the universe. Stay tuned in. The power of your mind, how your thoughts influence the universe. We have explored the idea that everything in the universe is connected through an invisible, energetic field, and that quantum physics has revealed just how interconnected all things truly are. If you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe to this channel and like this video so you don't miss the rest of this transformative journey. The truth we're uncovering has the potential to change the way you view reality forever. Now, let's go deeper. If everything is connected, how exactly do your thoughts, emotions, and intentions play into this grand cosmic web? The fascinating thing is that your thoughts are not isolated events inside your head. They extend far beyond, interacting with the universal energy field. This means that you have a much greater influence over the world around you than you might have realized. Let's start with an incredible discovery from the HeartMath Institute. Their research showed that the human heart generates an electromagnetic field much stronger than that of the brain. In fact, this field extends several meters beyond the body, influencing not just your own physical state but the environment around you. Your emotions, whether positive or negative, are not confined to your body. They ripple outward into the world, affecting people, situations, and events. This is why you've probably noticed that when you're in a positive emotional state, things seem to go your way. Opportunities seem to appear effortlessly, people are more receptive to you, and you feel aligned with the flow of life. On the other hand, when you're feeling anxious, fearful, or frustrated, it seems like everything starts to fall apart. The world around you reacts to the frequency you emit. But here's the most profound part. These emotions and thoughts are not just random, they are deeply interconnected with the universe. The frequency you emit is like a signal being sent into the quantum field, attracting situations, people, and experiences that align with that vibration. Think about it. How often do you find yourself thinking about something intensely, only for it to manifest soon after? This is the result of your energy interacting with the quantum field. Quantum physics has revealed that everything in the universe is made up of the same fundamental particles. So, it makes sense that your mind, your energy, and your thoughts would also be part of this interconnected system. Your consciousness is not separate from the universe, it is an active participant in shaping reality. And just as quantum entanglement shows us that particles are connected regardless of distance, your thoughts and intentions can also create a ripple effect across vast distances in time and space. The scientific community has long struggled with the question of how consciousness can affect reality. But experiments, like the double-slit experiment, have shown us that consciousness itself influences the behavior of particles, affecting the way matter behaves. This means that your consciousness is not just an observer, it's an active force, shaping the world around you. Now, you might be wondering, how do I use this knowledge to change my life? The key lies in understanding how your mind and energy interact with the world. If your thoughts and emotions are sending signals to the universe, how do you ensure that those signals align with the life you want to create? One way to begin is by examining your subconscious. Research shows that up to 95% of our daily actions are governed by the subconscious mind. This means that the thoughts, beliefs, and emotions stored deep within you are constantly shaping your reality. The subconscious mind is like an antenna, constantly picking up external frequencies and emitting signals based on your core beliefs. If your subconscious beliefs are negative or limiting, they will emit a low-frequency signal that attracts situations that reinforce those beliefs. For example, if you believe that money is hard to come by, your subconscious will vibrate at that frequency, attracting experiences where money is difficult to acquire. The same is true for other areas of your life. If you believe that relationships are challenging, your subconscious will attract situations that validate that belief. But here's the exciting part. You can reprogram your subconscious mind. Just like a radio, you can change the frequency to align with the reality you want to create. This is where meditation, visualization, and positive affirmations come in. By consciously focusing on thoughts that align with your desires, you begin to shift the vibration you're emitting, attracting situations that resonate with that new energy. It's not enough to simply think about what you want, you must feel it, believe it, and align your actions with that new frequency. The more you practice shifting your emotional state to match the life you want to manifest, the stronger your connection to the universe becomes. If you're ready to start using your mind's power to change your reality, hit that like button and share this video with others who are ready to awaken to their own potential. In the next part, we'll dive even deeper into how your subconscious mind shapes the energy you emit, and how you can reprogram it to attract the life you deserve. Stay tuned. Reprogramming your subconscious, unlocking the power within. Welcome back. In the previous part, we discussed how your thoughts and emotions are not just isolated experiences inside your mind. Instead, they are interconnected with the universe, influencing the energy around you and shaping your reality. If you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell, so you won't miss the next phase of your awakening. Now that you understand how your energy is connected to the universe, it's time to dive deeper into one of the most powerful aspects of your mind, the subconscious. The subconscious mind is the hidden force driving most of your actions, thoughts, and beliefs. And while you may think of your conscious mind as the one making decisions, the truth is that most of what shapes your reality comes from the subconscious. So, how do you begin to harness this power and reprogram your subconscious to attract the life you desire? First, let's explore how your subconscious is shaped. From the moment you are born, your subconscious mind is like a sponge, absorbing everything around you. This happens at an incredible rate during your first 7 years of life, when your brain is primarily operating at a theta wave frequency, a highly receptive state. In this state, your mind is absorbing everything: the beliefs of your family, the environment you grow up in, and the social conditioning you experience. If you grew up hearing phrases like, "money doesn't grow on trees," or "you have to work really hard to get anything in life," these thoughts become internalized in your subconscious. They are not just thoughts, they become deep-rooted beliefs that influence your actions, decisions, and even your emotions. So, if you subconsciously believe that success is difficult or that you don't deserve abundance, no matter how hard you try consciously, your mind will keep pulling you back into these old patterns. Now, here's the challenge. How do you change these limiting beliefs? How do you break free from the mental programming that's keeping you stuck in old, unhelpful patterns? The answer lies in reprogramming your subconscious. The first step is awareness. To change the way you think and feel, you must first recognize the beliefs that are holding you back. Begin to observe your thoughts throughout the day. What kinds of beliefs are you holding on to? Are they empowering or limiting? For example, do you often find yourself thinking that you can't afford something, or that you'll never be successful? These thoughts are clues to your subconscious beliefs. Once you've identified the limiting beliefs, the next step is to replace them with empowering ones. This is where techniques like positive affirmations, meditation, and visualization come into play. By consciously focusing on thoughts that align with your desires, you begin to shift the vibrational frequency of your mind. But here's the key: it's not enough to simply say affirmations or visualize what you want once or twice. To effectively reprogram your subconscious, you must consistently repeat these new thoughts until they become your new reality. The more you affirm and visualize your desires, the more your subconscious will begin to accept them as true. The subconscious mind is incredibly powerful, but it needs consistent reinforcement to change old patterns. One powerful way to reprogram your subconscious is through visualization. When you close your eyes and imagine yourself living the life you desire, you are creating a mental image that your subconscious accepts as real. The more vivid and emotional you make the experience, the more your subconscious will believe it. For example, if you want to manifest financial abundance, visualize yourself already living that reality. Imagine the feelings of freedom, joy, and security that come with having abundance. Let those emotions fill you up. The more you do this, the stronger your new belief system becomes. Meditation is another powerful tool for reprogramming your subconscious. When you meditate, you access deeper brainwave frequencies, like theta and delta, where your subconscious mind is most receptive to new programming. While meditating, you can focus on your desires, affirmations, and visualizations, amplifying their impact. Meditation also helps quiet the mental chatter that often keeps you stuck in old, limiting patterns. Finally, emotional freedom techniques, EFT, and neuro-linguistic programming, NLP, can be incredibly effective for dissolving old beliefs and patterns that no longer serve you. These techniques work by tapping into the energy system of your body, helping to release negative emotions and thought patterns stored in the subconscious. By using these tools consistently, you can break free from old patterns and replace them with new, empowering beliefs that support the life you want to create. If you're ready to start reprogramming your subconscious and unlocking your full potential, give this video a thumbs up and share it with someone who needs to hear this. The power to change your reality is within you, and it all begins with changing your mind. Stay tuned as we'll explore how your subconscious mind aligns with the universe to manifest the life you desire. Aligning your subconscious with the universe, the key to manifesting your desires. In the previous parts, we've uncovered the incredible power of your mind and how your thoughts, emotions, and energy influence the world around you. Now, it's time to take things to the next level. If you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. The transformation we're discussing is just beginning, and you won't want to miss the next steps in unlocking your true potential. In this part, we'll explore how aligning your subconscious mind with the universal energy field can radically transform your reality. We've already seen how your thoughts and emotions are not just internal experiences, they are energetic transmissions that influence everything around you. But what happens when your subconscious mind fully aligns with the universe's natural flow? The results are nothing short of extraordinary. The first thing to understand is that the universe operates according to certain laws that govern the behavior of energy, matter, and consciousness. One of the most fundamental principles that governs the universe is quantum entanglement. We've touched on this before, but let's revisit it with a deeper understanding. Quantum entanglement is the phenomenon where two particles become connected, regardless of distance, and when one changes, the other instantly responds. This suggests that everything in the universe is interconnected, and that includes your thoughts, intentions, and emotions. So, what does this mean for you? It means that when your subconscious mind is aligned with the universe, you are tapping into a vast field of interconnected energy. You are no longer operating on your own, but in harmony with the universe's natural flow. This connection allows you to manifest your desires more effortlessly and experience synchronicities that align with your highest good. The law of attraction is one of the most well-known universal laws that many people have heard of. It teaches that like attracts like, meaning that your energy attracts similar energy from the universe. When you vibrate at a frequency of abundance, love, and success, you attract situations, people, and experiences that resonate with those frequencies. But here's where it gets even more powerful. The law of attraction works most effectively when your subconscious mind is fully aligned with your desires. Let's say you want to manifest financial abundance. You consciously affirm, "I am wealthy," and you visualize yourself living a life of abundance. However, if your subconscious mind still holds beliefs like, money is hard to come by, or, I don't deserve financial freedom, you will find that your conscious efforts to manifest wealth are blocked by these limiting beliefs. This is because the subconscious mind operates as a powerful filter, and it will only allow through the beliefs and frequencies that align with what it has been programmed to accept. That's why, in order to manifest your desires, you need to reprogram your subconscious to believe that abundance, success, and happiness are already yours. When you do this, your energy field becomes aligned with your new beliefs, and the universe responds by sending you the opportunities and circumstances that match your new frequency. To do this effectively, you need to combine meditation, visualization, and emotion. When you meditate, you slow down your brainwaves and enter a receptive state, allowing your subconscious to accept new programming. Through visualization, you create a vivid mental image of the life you want, making it feel real in every sense of the word. But here's the crucial piece: you must also feel the emotions of already living that reality. If you want wealth, you need to feel the freedom, joy, and security that come with it, right now. Gratitude is another essential tool in aligning your subconscious with the universe. When you practice gratitude for the things you already have, you raise your vibration and signal to the universe that you are in alignment with abundance. Gratitude is one of the most powerful frequencies you can emit, because it opens you up to receiving even more. When you feel truly grateful, you are acknowledging the abundance that already exists in your life and in the universe. This, in turn, amplifies your ability to attract even more. But what if you feel stuck, or like the universe isn't responding to your efforts? This is where surrender comes into play. Surrendering doesn't mean giving up or passively waiting for things to happen. It means releasing the need to control how and when things will manifest. You must trust that the universe knows the best way to bring your desires to you. When you let go of the how and the when, you allow the universe to work in its own perfect timing. This is where faith and trust become essential. When you truly trust the process, the universe responds by bringing you exactly what you need, when you need it. Think about it: have you ever experienced a time when everything just seemed to fall into place effortlessly? You wanted something, and it appeared at just the right time? This is the result of aligning your subconscious mind with the universal flow. When you are in alignment, things seem to happen with ease, and you start experiencing synchronicities that guide you along your path. The more you stay aligned with your true vibration, the more this natural flow becomes evident in your life. Now, let's talk about belief systems. One of the most powerful shifts you can make is to examine the beliefs you hold about yourself and the world around you. What do you truly believe about abundance, success, love, and happiness? Do you believe they are available to you, or do you feel like they are for other people, but not for you? Changing these deep-rooted beliefs is essential for real transformation. But remember, beliefs are just thoughts you've repeated over time. If you've been thinking the same thoughts for years, they've likely become ingrained in your subconscious. To shift these beliefs, you must challenge them consciously and replace them with new, empowering ones. The more you practice this, the easier it becomes to live from your new beliefs and vibrate at a higher frequency. If you're ready to align your subconscious with the universe and begin manifesting your desires, give this video a thumbs up and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. In the last part, we'll dive into the final step: surrendering to the flow of the universe and trusting that your desires are already on their way. Stay tuned. Surrendering to the flow of the universe, the final step to manifesting your desires. Welcome to the final part of this transformative journey. Over the past few parts, we've explored the incredible interconnectedness of all things, the power of your mind, and how your subconscious beliefs shape the reality you experience. If you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed and have your notifications on so you don't miss more insights like these. In this last part, we're going to dive into one of the most important, and sometimes difficult, concepts of all: surrendering to the flow of the universe. Now, this might sound counterintuitive. After all, we've been talking about how you can consciously influence your reality. But here's the thing: the true power to manifest your desires comes not only from creating your reality but also from allowing it to unfold. Let me explain what I mean. Most people, especially when they first start learning about manifestation, think they need to control every detail: how things should happen, when they should happen, and in what way they should unfold. But the reality is, when you cling too tightly to the how and when, you actually block the flow of energy that you've been working so hard to align yourself with. The universe has a way of working that is far more expansive and intelligent than we can fully comprehend. And that's where surrender comes in. Surrendering to the flow of the universe doesn't mean giving up on your desires. It doesn't mean resigning yourself to a passive, powerless state. Rather, it means fully trusting that the universe is responding to the frequency you're emitting and that it will deliver your desires at the perfect time and in the perfect way. This is the difference between control and trust is what opens the door to manifestation. You see, the universe works in mysterious ways. It brings people, opportunities, and circumstances into your life when you least expect it, and often in ways that are more aligned with your highest good than you could have ever imagined. When you release the need to control, you open yourself to synchronicities, those magical moments when everything seems to align perfectly. But how do you truly let go and trust the process? It begins with absolute faith. Faith is the foundation of all manifestation. Without it, you'll constantly be doubting the universe and your ability to manifest your desires. When you practice unwavering faith, you're saying to the universe, I trust that everything I've asked for is already on its way. This kind of faith doesn't waver when challenges arise, it only strengthens. It's also about gratitude. When you practice gratitude for what you already have, you align yourself with the flow of abundance. Gratitude acts as a high-frequency signal that amplifies your connection with the universe. The more grateful you are, the more the universe will respond by bringing you more things to be grateful for. This mindset helps you surrender, because when you're genuinely thankful for what you have and the unfolding process, you stop fearing the future and start living in harmony with the present. Next, we come to detachment. Detachment doesn't mean you don't care about your desires or stop trying to manifest them. It means you are no longer emotionally attached to the outcome. You know what you want, and you believe it is already yours, but you are not clinging to it with desperation or anxiety. You trust that the universe knows the best way to bring it into your life. Think of it like planting a seed. Once you've planted it, you don't dig it up every day to check if it's growing, right? You water it, you nurture it, and then you trust that it will grow in its own time. This is the same with your desires. Once you've set your intentions, it's time to surrender and let the universe do its work. Here's an important piece of the puzzle: letting go of fear and doubt. When you allow fear or doubt to creep in, you send out vibrations that contradict the frequency of abundance, love, or success. Fear creates a vibration of scarcity, and scarcity creates more of the same. So, when challenges or setbacks occur, remember, they are not signs of failure. They are simply tests from the universe, asking you whether you truly believe in your new reality. The universe always asks for confirmation before manifesting something new in your life. If you want to attract abundance, for example, the universe will present you with situations that test whether you are truly aligned with that abundance. If you respond with fear, doubt, or frustration, you'll send out the message that you're not truly ready for what you've asked for. But if you face these challenges with faith and confidence, you signal to the universe that you are ready for the new reality you're creating. Once you reach the point where you can stay grounded in certainty, you'll notice that the universe starts to respond in extraordinary ways. You'll see synchronicities happening more often. You'll find yourself in the right place at the right time. Opportunities that once seemed out of reach will begin to open up for you. The final key to manifesting is vibrational alignment. It's not enough to simply want something. You must align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the frequency of your desires. If you want love, for example, you need to embody love in all aspects of your life. If you want success, you need to act, think, and feel as though you are already successful. This means your subconscious and conscious mind must be in perfect alignment, and once you achieve that, your desires will begin to manifest effortlessly. If this video resonated with you, if you feel ready to surrender to the flow of the universe and manifest your desires, hit that like button and share it with someone who's on their own journey of transformation. And if you want to learn more about how to harness your full energetic potential, subscribe and turn on the notifications for more. Your journey of awakening is just beginning, and we're here to walk it with you. Remember, the universe is always responding to your frequency. When you align your mind, heart, and soul with the flow of life, nothing can stop you from manifesting your dreams.